ones that no one really likes. Hanamura and Volskaya. You're right on the Hatters. They do not like the control point, and we're down to 2 already, and it's going to be King's Row. I'm calling it.
Yeah. Not watch. Yep. So do you think that Hatters are scarred after Gibraltar really yesterday?
Hanamura and Volskaya. I think so, actually.
Right Sorry,
and
I had the stream open and I had double sound, and it was terrifying.
That's all right.
Hollywood, good lord.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I thought we were going to be. I thought we were going to be on King's Row, but there you go.
So now is the chance, Dave, to tell me whether or not the screen is black.
My version of it is kind of, I can see you in whatchamacallit. Yep. Okay, I now see you in the menus.
Yay! And you can see the good news from Rob that the Legend 27 is playing Overwatch right now.
Yeah, and I even actually just unmuted for a moment just to check, and I can hear me okay.
Can you hear me?
Well, I'll have to tab back out and unmute.
Dave should be watching Twitch chat, so if you have any feedback chat, then do let him know. We'll actually be watching it this time.
Yep. I hate to say it, Joes. You're still a little quiet.
I can't. I'm moving my microphone closer to my mouth.
That made a big difference. That's good.
Okay. You might get some mouth breathing, and I apologise for that.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll deal.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna type a couple of useful messages into the custom game, such as remember competitive.
Are you in a custom game? I am not in a custom game.
Oh, I've been invited. Oh, I'm sorry. You're. I wonder if I can add you. Just. Oh, I can just invite people. Cool. I just invited you. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it looks like we should have permissions to see everything based on the random colour we've been assigned.
Yep. Cool.
So yesterday, both of these teams lost their games. What are we expecting to see from them today, do you think?
So I think it's interesting because I think Barbarians lost hard because they were up against, I think, one of the better teams. If I don't blow my own trumpet too much, toot toot. Yeah, they were up against OW1 on the Hatters, and they got spanked. It wasn't even funny.
They did do a really good job of holding that very last point on Eichenwalder. I think they were overextending a bit, whereas when they got to the final point, they couldn't possibly overextend, really, and that really helped them. So it'd be nice to see them coordinating a bit better, and I think same with Overwatch Alpha. They were all flanking simultaneously, and their healers were getting picked off a lot as well. So,
their coordination I thought needed a bit of work on watch point. But they had I think they had a lot of momentum. It was sad that they lost it, but this is a chance for the two losers to differentiate each other.
I'm now going on a magical mystery tour just to demonstrate that I have since learnt the controls of how to move the map around, the camera around.
Excellent.
Would you believe it's WASD?
I dropped into a quick spec game to try out my spec controls as well. I ended up speccing our Grandmaster of Overwatch 1, Ash. Busy killing Anabots as McCree, just headshots everywhere. So I'm feeling good about the game after this, but we talk about this game at the moment. Shall we talk about the lineups, Josie? Do you want to introduce our attackers?
Okay, we have got Mr. Derp on his main of Roadhog. We've got Misfit on his main of Soldier. We've got Mole Pigeon on his main of Mercy. We've got Drenax on his main of Reinhardt. Who else have we got? Who have I missed? Dev still is playing Farah, and Matt AB is playing Anna. Do you want to interview the defense?
I'll introduce them. Yeah. I'm such a troll tonight. I'm so sorry. So we got the usual. Well, we've not got the usual 2-2-2. We've got two tanks, one healer in the form of Flibble with Forever's Sake and DDL both tanking. We've got a Symmetra, which I think is excellent on defense at this point. We got a May, and we got Soldier for damage. So I actually quite like their lineup on this. It's actually a slightly aggressive defensive lineup.
Yeah, I think. The Zero now Juan Whispers definitely mains May. He has a golden gun force.
Right.
Just to give you an idea.
You're right, I remember them. But look at that. The Symmetra's already down.
Oh, wow, yeah, I can see
Helix rockets.
Yeah, she's taken the strategy of putting the the turret's quite far up to get that ult charge. The only downside of that being that she herself overextended in the process, so that's a shame.
Indeed, and she put them all together, so those just got one shot by Roadhog. Oh, look at Dev still coming in as Farah on the attackers.
Slightly. Oh no, it's nice to see that the. I know James likes this route. It puts them all up on the high ground, which, especially with a Farah and a soldier, is a really good point for them to try and push the point on. So I think it's working out really well for Hatter's team here. Oh, and
yeah,
May coming in and causing problems up here though.
But they've broken that first choke though so effectively.
Wow. Drenax just getting melted by the microwave there. That's quite sad to see. And the Farah getting taken out at the same time. It
was like a TV dinner, frozen yet being microwaved.
Oh, how awful. Okay,
so Hatters are going to have to reset at this point.
Yeah, and it's actually quite a bit of a shame actually to see Alex. I mean, he's picked off the Symmetra there, so fair play to him. Oh, and we've got an ulting soldier coming out here. So yeah, he's going to pick off the 2 healers. Alex on his own here, and he gets picked off. So unfortunately, that takes Hatters down to 3 alive and 3 dead, which is bad news for them trying to push.
Yeah, I'm watching Hatters coming in 2 or 3 at a time at the moment, and unsurprisingly, they're getting shredded.
Yeah, and for Evan's sake, doing a really good job there picking people off. Oh no, the Mercy's coming in. Is she going to be able to res, or is she just going to...
Is she soloing them?
Yeah, no, she has thankfully fallen back, so that's convenient there. So let me see if I can get the camera in a decent angle here.
Yeah, the Barbs do have a teleport up, which is kind of in the little building next to the limo.
Right.
So they're getting their respawns nice and quick, but you know they're not the ones who are really dying. But Hatters are grouped up. But look at that
wonderful flank from the May there. She's taken out Misfit.
Oh yeah,
she
and
nearly went down there though. That was a nice grenade from the Anna. But yeah, that's 4 down for the Hatters. Drenax has switched actually off the Reinhardt, which is surprising. I did think the Reinhardt was going that badly for them. So
I mean, from what I saw last time, Drenax plays a mean Reinhardt. He's good.
Yeah.
But sadly, that May just they get disrupted easily. The Hatters.
Yeah. Oh, that is an overextended Reinhardt there from the Barbarians team. So he's paid the price for that.
Checking out the gift shop, didn't do well for him.
We've got a nice ult combo coming in from here. She managed, unfortunately, unable to pick anyone off though.
But they've pushed them back off the point. If they can take out that teleporter, they might be in a good position.
Oh wow, wonderful ult. 4-man ult from the Reinhardt on Barbarian side. He doesn't actually manage to kill anyone, and he himself dies, which is a shame.
But it bought the Barbs enough time to be building back through that teleport. They're back on the point.
And Mole Pigeon doing a really good job here of keeping that Zarya alive. It looks like he might be about to get picked off by Alex Evans here, though. Oh, no.
Look at that. Oh. Drenax is doing the right thing, though. He's looking after his Mercy.
He is, yeah. It's really nice to see them coordinating a bit more, looking after their healers. I guess that's what the Zarya gives him. Unfortunately, got a close-up shot of Drenax getting picked off there, though. So
yeah, that Roadhog keeps landing those hooks just enough, and it kind of breaks Hatter's kind of flow the moment they get that pick.
So we've got 2 seconds left. Mr. Derp just getting charged off the point. A nano boost coming in onto Misfit there. Means he's surviving the microwave from Symmetra somehow.
Oh my gosh, they're still contesting. They've got 1 left. 2 left.
Dev's still doing as much as he can. The shield generator coming up from the Symmetra, and I think that's over time.
Yeah, they know it. Yeah.
Very well played by the Barbarians there.
That was some superb defense. I totally agree.
And I hope that the camera angle was slightly more preferable there than constant over-the-shoulder switching. Please let us know in Twitch chat.
Yeah, we've got Lionkun in the chat, in fact.
Hello.
James on that Rhine, he says. Nice to have you with us, Lionkun, or Leonkun. And so we're changing sides at this point, so Barb's did a great job holding. This time it's Hatters.
Yeah, so Hatters did actually do a really good job of holding off Mavericks, if it weren't for the slight double diva controversy. There were a couple of points where the Mavericks were able to break through yesterday, So it'll be interesting to see here. I can't actually call it, but I mean, Barbarians looking so strong on that first point.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the kind of composition now for Hatters, they've still got a lot of the same lineup. In fact, they've still got the Farah, they've still got the Rhine, they've still got Misfit on Soldier, they've still got Mole on Mercy, where it looks like the Barbs have really kind of swapped it up a lot. Well, apart from May, who Grand Whizbiz is just going to live on,
yes,
I think.
Obviously his main, very much so. Shall we quickly run through and introduce everyone?
Yeah, go for it.
So Flibble is as of yet unknown. He was playing Mercy last time, and they have got a healer in the form of Zero now playing Lucio. But it'd be interesting to see who he picks. We've got Blank Banshee on Farah. We've got For Heaven's Sake on Winston. Zero now on Lucio. Grand Whizbiz on his main of May, and DDL on his main, I believe, on Diva. He was definitely playing that yesterday.
Great. And so holding the back, we've got Matt ATB1 on his Symmetra, his microwave at the beginning, getting him a lot of ult. Dev's still on Farah, Mr. Derp on Reinhardt, Mole on Mercy, Drenax on Diva, and Misfit on Soldier to round up the comp. And it almost feels like the choke's broken already.
Yeah, they really, unfortunately, Mr. Derp was just a bit too far back there. I can see what he was trying to do. That May causing problems straight away. They're just dancing around each other.
I don't think Mr. Derp knows how to deal with it at times.
No, it is awful when you're playing a Reinhardt and someone just keeps running behind you. That is actually where his team need to be behind him, and he shouldn't be on his own there. Wow, that is a quick shield generator.
But is that the right thing? I think they need a teleport more than that.
They do. Interesting. I guess that they're going for the survivability, but their teleporter really gives them a lot. I think if Mole Pigeon can get away with a good res, then the teleporter isn't as needed. Looks
Indeed.
like Misfit about to get executed. Oh, yeah, there it is. Finished off.
And we've had a switch up. We've had the Farah on the Hatter's side swapped out for a Reaper.
Oh wow, yeah, interesting tactic.
I expect to counter this Winston that's been harassing them.
Yeah, that's true actually. He is a very good counter there.
But look at this Diva on top with the Mercy. They're just raining down shots onto the point.
The only thing I will say about that though is that the fall off. Oh, that is a wonderful ult combo from the Diva there, managing to knock the Diva on the Hatters out of her mech, and that's Drenax getting picked off, and I think he's killed off the Mercy as well, so no teleporter to save them here. They're
Indeed.
looking in trouble.
And in fact the shield gen is down and they're all over this point.
Yeah. Mr. Derp, unfortunately the shield just not enough to save him from just turning around.
He's just surrounded on all sides. It's him versus the entire Barb's team.
Lovely res from Mole Pigeon there. Let's just get some slightly higher up view. Drenax dropping his ult. Doesn't look like it's going to get anyone though. They all managed to get around, but nice deny of the point there.
They're still keeping them off this point, but it just feels like Hatters keep losing people, and just the Barbs aren't. They're
I think
just
the
hanging
Barbs
in
have
there.
about 4 people on the point at any given moment, and unfortunately, yeah.
They've got to have someone on the point. They've got to contest it, or that's it.
Chevron locked.
No, yeah, the wormhole is engaged.
Well played, everyone. I think Barbarians looking so strong there after yesterday, which I think must have been quite a disappointing game, given how well they played this evening.
Indeed.
So, yeah.
They looked so powerful. They felt like they were in control of that game the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, Hatters, it always felt like they were struggling to keep up, as it were.
Yeah, and I think that they did such a great job with the May flanking. They coordinated their ults. And I think once again the Hatters just not being coordinated enough. And yeah, that teleporter, choosing the shield generator over the teleporter, that I think actually had an unintentionally massive effect on the game.
Agreed. Yeah. Oh, we're getting some comments in the chat, by the way. They're loving your camera work, Joes.
Oh, I finally sorted it out.
But yeah, I think Bienos is right when he says May is Bay.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
she is also Cancer. She is
Bienos goes
Cancer.
on to say, maybe they'll win next time. Hello. I see what you did there.
Amazing show from the Barbarians there.
Yeah, no, kudos to them. You know, commiserations to the Hatters. In fact, summed up with F this back to Dota, said Mr. Duff.
Salty McSaltface, as he is known in the Dota community.
So I've got to admit, that was very quick, and we've got to swap out now.
I was
going to
say we've got to play our own games.
We actually have to play. So shall we round
watching.
this off? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
Cool.
As always, thank you for casting, Josie, and thank you for your excellent camera work. This time we've done it. No blank screen, no production issues.
Dave, we're getting it.
We're professionals. Come on, ESL. We're going to be go there. Screw IBM. We're going to be casters for the rest of our lives. It'll be great.
Yeah. Okay. See you in a second.
See you later.